More countries and more states in Nigeria are tired of everyday killings that is happening in their states. The Middle Belt has already decided to join the PM Prime Minister, as Kaduna once took the advice of Prime Minister, and they are providing 4,000 men to join the Biafran Liberation Army. Hear the news in details. Breaking. I have discussed with stakeholders of the Middle Belt, and I'm officially announcing that Middle Belt has officially joined Biafra Liberation under Biafran government. The killing in Middle Belt is coming to an end from today, 24/12/2023. More consultation to follow. If you are wise, you will know that the fight that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is fighting is of the good of the people. Of the good of the people. For so long, we have been folding our arms and believing that very soon all this killing is going to end. If it's not 70 that is killed today, 500 will be killed tomorrow, 70 will be killed next tomorrow, 100, 150, and it will still Monday Madi. That was how the military came out and told you that they were chasing terrorists. What like? And they bombed 120 people. And they are forgiven. Everybody has forgotten. Even a senator came out and said, let's move on. The deed has been done. The level of evil that is happening in this soil. The level of evil that is happening in this soil. Ona-go Chineke akwa. Very, very terrible. But hear this and hear it clearly. The time has come for great movement that should be considered the way it should be considered. And by so doing, each and every one of us must put this in our minds, that Biafra has come to stay. No victory, no vanquish. You see, the stakeholders have already agreed. Middle Belt is joining. Provided 4,000 men to join the Biafran Liberation. But they have to do it. They have to do it, whether they like it or not. So, all these killings must end in Biafra land. It must end. It should end. Because we cannot continue, to pretend that we don't know what we are doing. So, what is the next phase? The next phase is very simple. We are now a people that is loved by more than 7 nations. Yes. More than 7 nations. And this nation has come to stay. So by so doing, let's understand the immediate release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The victory must be shared. It is happening live and direct. The Finnish government has deployed over 24 strong secret force, the SACC, the SAC forces to protect the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's house, as 7 countries have already agreed to deliver him there or alive. Hear the news in details. Lovers of freedom fighters, we must come together to realize this one important theory that has been placed the way we want it to be placed. Most importantly, the enemies are growing. Sometimes I get so worried and I ask myself, will Biafra ever come to pass again? The way these people don't want us to live, the way they are fighting us tail to tail, the way they want us to go down, they don't even want anything to do with us. Can Biafra ever have a breathing space? That is the question. And it leaves me with no other saying but grumbling on myself and saying, these people cannot continue to control us. They can't, of course. So 24 SACC Force, that Special Anti-Squad Finnish Force, has been sent to strongly protect the Prime Minister. Of course, he is their citizen, and they know that this guy, who is an ex-military, who fought for the well-being of their land, is in trouble and he needs their assistance. So we must not allow any kind of whatsoever force to derail our path. One thing leads to another and another leads to another. Let's understand their game. Let's understand their game. They really don't want us to go. Yes, it's obvious. But I love the energy that Mazi Simon Eba is giving to each and every one of them. Without wasting much of your time, let me wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you all for everything you've done for the Biafran generation. Thank you so much and God bless you massively for always supporting this very channel. Thank you and thank you so much. But one thing I must say is this, that we're already getting closer to that very point where one or two people should be able to understand that we cannot return to that point where people will tell us how to live our lives. Gone are the days. Biafrans must rise. We must rise with full force. We must rise with every formidable force that needs to be done. Because at the end of the day, do you know what really matters? What really matters is that Biafra has already come to stay. So no matter how they want to do the thing that they want to do, we must again prolong ourselves and our attitude in order not to be twisted. Muchineke. Oh, he'll be Biafra, the land of the rising sun.